What's up, folks? Welcome to episode of what I'm playing today. Spark the Electric Jester 2. Or is it Spark 2 the Electric Jester? Oh, we got shaders. I don't know. It's a game made by a guy who used to make fan games in the Sonic community. Lake Feppard. Is he the one behind Sonic before the sequel, Sonic after the sequel? Oh, God. See, now you know how it is. I gotta Google things. We gotta Google it. Because that's disrespectful. Because I know I've played some Lake Feppard games. Let's see here. What has he played? Yes. Sonic before the sequel. And Sonic after the sequel. Which I believe I have playthroughs of both on my channel. Go check them out. This game, it feels very almost Mega Man-y, like in terms of the character designs, which is kind of cool. Alright, we're on stage 8, Technoria City. I'm playing this because I was talking about this game when I was playing, what is it? What was the game I was just playing? It's the last What I'm Playing episode. It's the one that I was playing 5 seconds ago. Haste, A Broken World. It feels somewhat similar in terms of it's like a runny, speed run friendly game. The only difference is the mechanics here, they're not like super complex, but there's more combat. And I've been trying to find a good flow to this game, and I'm not sure that I have yet. I've only been playing for about an hour. But I keep coming back to it because I do quite like it. Alright, so this is Spark. He's a robot though. I have to recreate myself. Alright, that's a shooty attack. Circle does nothing. That's a regular attack. And then he has a boost. Also, can we just talk about how wonderful these levels are? Like, the spirit of Sonic is well alive here. Like, just from a design standpoint. Like, that's just a spring. And I love that. Oh my God. This music. Hold on. Shh, just listen. Lake Feppard, you've done it again. I'm not even sure who composes on these. Alright. But the music is amazing. There's a way. Okay, that's a shield. Jester charge. Okay. Like that? Alright, that's cool. Where are we going? Yeah, no, this music is incredible. The only problem that I have with this game really is the free camera. So one of the things that I think, one of the things that I think that Sonic does fairly well is sort of auto-angling the camera to look where you need to go. See, okay, I'm trying to, I should have figured this out, but of course there are no controls. I'm trying to figure out how do you homing attack. How do you homing attack? I mean, I could listen to this music forever, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't know how to. All right, we're gonna do more Google searches. Spark 2 homing attack. How do you do it? Now you got me on Steam mid-video. Yeah, I don't. Oh, is it R2? It might be R2. Alright, let's try R2. Again, I haven't played this game in about 6 months probably. No, it's not R2. That's just like a forward dash. is the game over for me now? Like I don't freaking know. I'm playing this with a DualSense too, so like I feel like I should have enough control. No, oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, is it? It might be circle. Maybe that's the button that I'm missing. We'll go. I'll get the hang of this. Yes, there we go. It's circle. All right, we're back in action. Should I restart the episode? Absolutely not. That's not what I do here. I like this game, but I feel like the levels are very expansive and they're very 3D. Like if that makes sense. What I'm saying is, in a Sonic game, levels are 3D, but they're kind of railroaded. They always have been for the most part, especially more recent Sonic games. Something like Sonic Adventure 1 is less 3D-y. It's more 3D-y. Like I think of Radical Highway. Like Radical Highway is a highway, but there are a lot of ways you can kind of go on the path less traveled. My guy, there are ways you can go on the path less traveled, and I do kind of like that. But with this, the levels look so massive that it's actually, I find it kind of hard to focus on everything that's happening. Okay, we got perfect counters. All right, we'll take that junk. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, these levels are very involved. Like just from a design standpoint, they all look very. Oh my god. I this is why I stopped playing this game. I find it hard to move. Like there's so much going on, and while the control is good, some of these platforms are so narrow that it's just inviting you to slip off of them. And I've seen some footage of Spark 3, and I feel like that game might be more my speed. I've been thinking, I say because I've been thinking for the longest time that I should probably just buy that and skip playing this one. But this is also the kind of game where I'm like, if I really wanted to, I would spend the time. Oh, you can get up there. You can definitely get up there. I would spend the time learning how to play it and get better at it. But there's just so many games I end up not doing that. So I know I'm doing this game a disservice the way that I'm showing it off. One of the other things, though, Spark keeps his momentum forward fairly well. And again, maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Can I break that? Of course I can. What is this? Don't die. Don't freaking jump off. Yeah, so okay. This is what I was saying was he keeps his forward momentum very well, but his side, like jumping to the side, the way that Sonic can kind of jump in a 360 orbit and kind of preserve his momentum. Spark doesn't have that here, which makes it a bit harder because this game really does feel like Sonic Adventure to me. It doesn't feel like it's something wholly different. But one of the problems I have is like these angular level designs. I'm coming up to a corner. All right, just can you stop? I'm coming to a corner. If I come here and turn, I guess the camera does turn, but it doesn't. Does it turn fast enough for me to follow up with where I want to be? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta play this game more. Really, that's what I'm realizing I have to do. Let me just play. I don't know what those little capsule things do. They might be health. They might be health. Actually, they might be health. They're probably health. What I would like are some tricks. Oh, he just jumps off the side like people always say Sonic does in Sonic Adventure 2, which isn't true. In Metal Harbor, he hangs onto the edge. You see it every time. I've never seen Sonic fly off the end of Metal Harbor. Well, that's just me. Why did it start me all? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why did it start me all the way back here? Oh, I could just go left. All right, we're gonna do a boss. Call it quits. I might pick up Spark 3. Because I do like the way the game feels. I really need to spend more time with this game. But I keep looking for these types of games, these retro-inspired platformers, because I realize that's one of my favorite genres of game. Like, again, Jet Set Radio, or not Jet Set Radio, but Bomber Cyberpunk, Yellow Taxi Ghost Room, Gravity Circuit, like those retro-inspired platformers are really... Ooh, we got some freaking... Alright. Oh, junk. Perfect counters, my guy. Perfect counters. I feel like I was... Hit me. There we go. Do we not have health? Okay. That didn't do anything. This is like the first boss fight that I can remember, so I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Yes! Yes! No! Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I have no idea what's happening. In this game, or that boss, he didn't have crazy tells, at least on my first playthrough of it. Like, I kind of got into a flow of it. But that was a close call. Oh, is he going to become a friend now, like in Sonic and Dragon Ball, where the bad guys always become friends? Like, I'm watching DBT, or Dragon Ball GT, and the fact that, like, okay, I can't speak to the canonicity of that game, or of that show, because it's not like a manga, and usually the manga's what's canon, and the anime follows the manga, and then, like, you have filler episodes in the anime because the manga comes out too slow, whatever. But the fact that it's a continuation of Dragon Ball Z that follows up right at, like, after the end of Z, and Boo is like a friend, I think that's so cool. That's just super cool. The fact that we beat Majin Buu, and Boo's just, he's a good guy now. Which makes sense because it's the same way in Super, but I like that. At the same time, I think that Dragon Ball overuses that sometimes. Like in Super, the Broly movie in Dragon Ball Super, the fact that he's like evil, can't be controlled, whatever, and then we beat him, and then Goku beats him, and then he's a friend, and it's like, oh, now I'll help you train or whatever. Now Broly's just like a Z fighter. That's wild to me, because Broly is OP. Like, he's too strong, and I think that's the thing. All these characters always end up getting so strong that, like, the power scaling is so thrown off. So you already have Goku that's going to rise to any challenge. You have Vegeta who's going to keep up with Goku. Now you throw in Broly, and it completely makes characters like Goten, Trunks, Gohan, Pan, Piccolo, like, it makes them all useless because they're never going to be as strong as those main three. I mean, you kind of got it with Beast Gohan. It's a whole thing, but, like, come on, it's not great. But anyway, what I was saying was, this feels like the kind of thing where that robot that we just beat is going to become like a friend, maybe a playable character. I don't freaking know. Feels like it might happen though. I haven't been paying attention at all to the story, so I can't speak to what's going on. I should just skip through this because I don't know what's happening here. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. Oh, he does have tells. He does have tells. Like that. This is so interesting because it's simultaneously a Sonic game and like an action game, which I kind of like because it's just like a button mashy action game. Oops, I missed that jump. Oh, this is super easy. Never mind. Ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. He's gonna hit you with a double. He's gonna hit you with a double. I definitely shielded that jump, but whatever. What do we got here? We got him. Ooh. Ooh. You're trash. 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 Is he second phasing it? Is he second phasing it? That health bar sounds like Kirby 64 when his health bar depletes. That's what that reminds me of. Have I ever played Kirby 64 for the channel? I might have to do that. It would be nice if we had some music here. Also, that little ghosty guy, that's definitely Kirby in that suit. Alrighty. That is Spark the Electric Jester. You got some gameplay, you got some boss. Oh, I have played a boss because I saw that thing. Oh, you can't even see this is bad. You can't see the name of the level because of the clouds. Somebody has to let Lake Feppard know. I have no idea what I'm doing. That's gonna do it for this episode of What I'm Playing. Next time we'll come back. I gotta play some more GTA, so that's probably what I'll do. But as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.